Around 2011, when I was a student, I designed a mixed-use development that I didn't fully understand at the time. Most of our school projects were driven by safe, tried and tested precedents. And while case studies give structure, back then they often felt unexciting and incomplete, as if something more stimulating, more instinctive was missing. So, as a red-blooded young male, I naturally turned to the female form. At the time, I used a muscle illustration based on Amber Rose, the controversial mixed-race glamour model. It's worth noting that she isn't even aligned with my preference for dark-skinned women. I've always been attracted, first and foremost, to stunning dark-skinned women. Their beauty and subtle influence run through much of my creative work. I'm hopelessly enamored with stunning dark-skinned women. In this case, though, the reference picture wasn't about preference. It was about form. The anatomical pose was expressive and full of tension. What interested me was how muscle and curvature define form, how the body organizes itself without rigid grids, yet remains coherent, efficient, and expressive. The female body already solves problems we designers struggle with in architecture, such as visual appeal, structure, flow, load, transition, and hierarchy. So, I began abstracting, not copying the body musculature, but translating it into architectural designs. Curves became circulation, muscle tension became structural flow, compression and release became spatial hierarchy. What began as anatomy gradually evolved into architecture. The result was this mixed-use development, shaped not by imposed grids or rigid geometry, but by the internal logic of the body. Flowing podiums, connective bridges, layered vertical forms. I was reaching for something close to Zaha Hadid's parametric architecture and Luigi Colani's biomorphic thinking. But I didn't have their experience, let alone state-of-the-art tools like their expensive computer hardware, advanced software, and 3D printers to fully express my vision, or is it delusions? Today, with AI, I can finally revisit the design, visualize what I was trying to do, and hopefully complete the thought. Looking back, I realized the project was never really about a specific reference picture. It was about learning to trust design intuition before you can justify it. This design wasn't about turning Amber Rose into architecture. It was always about revealing to myself the continuity between humans and space. We often think design starts with answers, plans, and dimensions, but sometimes it starts with something much less precise, a feeling, a form, a body in motion. The real challenge is not finding inspiration from a muse, it's managing to translate it into the built environment.